Good morning students. This is the second revision video for PT1 exam. So students, today we are going to revise poem 1 of Honeysuckle NCERT book, and the name of the poem is A House, a Home. And the poet who has written this poem is Lorraine M. Hulley. So students, as you have already understood it, let us just revise it. So students, I just hope that you would be easily able to make out the difference between a house and a home. If not, let us just read this poem again and understand it. And there is just one single thing which transforms a house to a home. In the first stanza, the poet talks about a house. A house is usually made of bricks, stones, wood, glasses, cement, etc. And there are two hard even. It is also made of window glass, and perhaps it also has a yard. Now students, yard is just an area which is just outside a building, which is usually surrounded with a fence. And a house also has eaves. That is just a small overhanging area, or say the overhanging part on the end of the roof. Students, usually in the rainy season, you must have seen like the people, those who forget their umbrellas or say the raincoats, they just move under the overhanging area of the roof, that is eaves, so as to protect themselves from the heavy rainfall. And chimney is also there, that is a pipe through which smoke goes out through the roof of that building or a house. And the floor of the house is of tiles, or say the marbles. And stucco and roof, it also has a roof. And stucco, students, that's a fine plaster for coating the wall surface of the house. And there are lots and lots of doors. Coming to the second stanza, which is the last stanza in this poem, the poet describes about the identity of a home. And here, students, home is another name for a loving family members who are always there for you, as you are always there for them, right? Father, mother, sisters, brothers, they together make up a family. It's unselfish acts and kindly sharing and showing your loved ones that you are always caring. So students, in our family, nobody has any sort of selfish ends. We just work for each other, for each other's happiness. We are deeply attached to each other. We work for one another. We care and we love them. We share everything selflessly. What is the moral of this poem, or say the central theme of this poem, is that it is not at all important that you have gold or diamond or you are leading a luxurious life. Rather, even a hut with a family members makes the happiness far beyond than the people who are leading their luxurious lives.